Yo guys, what's up? Welcome back to another video here on the channel. Today is episode 4 of the San Jose Earthquakes career mode, and we start off today with the youth scouting reports coming back. First of all, we have the monthly report on the players we've already signed, and Carlos Mencia is at a 61 rated left wing, 16 years of age, looking really good. But these two are the most important ones, of course. We want to keep bringing in new players. And hopefully, maybe we could get some nice players here, like an above 70 rated player. Justin Cameron, 6'6", 67. I think I'm going to take him. Goalkeepers are extremely easy to train. I wouldn't actually mind replacing Sean Johnson. I don't really care. So I think if we can get him to a high enough rating, he will definitely start for us. As for America, there just hasn't been that many good players. We have a couple 64 rated players, but just not really feeling it right now. These players just don't really do it for me. On the schedule for the month of May, we've only got 4 games this month in Cincinnati, New England Revolution, Chicago Fire, and Toronto. So it should be a relatively quick episode. I'm not really sure if we do have anything to do. Of course, we had a massive hit to our squad with the Jackson Ewell injury, so maybe we do a little bit of scouting in later in the episode to make up for the lost time. New Zealand, I'm just gonna wait for the US job if we ever do get it in this first year. As for our first game, FC Cincinnati are not doing too bad at all. 10 games played, 3 wins, 5 draws, and 2 losses. They're in 6th, which is very surprising, ahead of the likes of New York City FC and Atlanta, who are usually doing good. New York Red Bulls have lost 6 times and drawn 3. They haven't even got a win yet. That is extremely surprising. So a 6th place Cincinnati FC versus us in 7th place, but we do have an opportunity to overtake Colorado Rapids, as you can see right now. If we win this game, we're looking really good. We're gonna go probably up into 6th at least. We are at home. I'm feeling good about this game. We're also gonna bring in Tommy Thompson because he asked, and we got to do it for the boy Tommy Thompson. And I'm also gonna try out Kashia. He complained last time about playing, and then I ended up playing him against Seattle, and we drew, which I think is a really good result. So, you know, Kashia is regaining my faith in him. I didn't really ever lose any faith in him. I just kind of relegated him to the bench because I wanted a better center back. But Kashia will be in. He's going to have to deal with Jurgen Lacadia on FC Cincinnati. We're at home. Just give us this dub. And there it is. Vaco in the 36th minute. The only 2 things that happen in the whole game, 36 minutes in, Vaco scores, and in the 5th minute, Kashia got a yellow card. But 1-0 victory, we will definitely take it. That's a clean sheet under our belt as well. And we go into 5th place. Sporting KC still have a couple of games on us. But we're looking pretty good going into the next game. Update on the trainings as well. Miranda is also at a 63 rated still. I think by the end of the episode, maybe we can increase both of our youth academy players by 1 rating. So Hernan Miranda, he's pretty close to that 64 rating, and then our other guy is pretty close to a 62 rating. We're going into New England next. I think it might be away from home, which I'm actually not sure what place they're in. So it is away from home, and they are rolling right now in 3rd place in the East. They've had 5 wins, 2 draws, and 5 losses. So actually a decent amount of losses. And we look at my side of the table in the West. I think, yeah, Sporting KC must have won. So we are 2 points behind 5th place, and they have a game in hand against us. So this is a really crucial game for us to win, because if we win this, we are only 2 points behind Portland, which I'm pretty comfortable with. So going into the game against the Revs, we're going to go with the full decked out squad, our very best players, because we are definitely going to need every single player to be the best in their position for this game. We also have an 87 rating. I didn't even realize that. I'm not really sure how we're doing on the club objectives. I know we've done pretty good with the youth academy. Still need to assign that forward. I need to remember that for next month, just assign some random forward. As for selling out games, we're 6 out of 6 matches there, so that is all good. Reaching the playoff quarterfinal might be a bit difficult, but of course we've already made the US Open Cup round 16. And then financial, who knows? It's still up in the air on whether we're going to do more seasons of this. As for the scouting, the one position that I really think we need is, of course, that central defensive midfielder who's a bit taller. I would also like. This guy actually looks decent. Contract expires in 8 months, so unfortunately we would have to sign him maybe before the window opens. I'm really liking the look of Rene Carin though. Anyways, away from home, they don't even have a top goal scorer. Let me see who is the danger man for them. It is Busca with 5 goals in 12 matches. So I'm not really sure how they're getting all their wins. We go into it though confident. They've lost their last game against Sporting and we lose. Really? That I get that New England are in 3rd place, but I just feel like that should be a win for us. I feel like we really should be winning that. Right now, playoffs looks like a pretty comfortable thing. It looks like it's just going to be a battle between the playoff teams. We're 6 points ahead of Minnesota. We actually can take back 6th place though from Colorado if we win our next game. We're going to keep training. This could be the one that pushes Miranda over. No, but it will push Mencia over, so he goes up to a 62 rated. And before I'm really comfortable putting in Mencia and getting him into the kind of substitute role, I think he's got to at least get to like 65 rated, and then I'll be comfortable with him signing him fully to the team. As for Miranda, he's eventually going to be getting some starts, but I'm waiting to do it against some teams that I feel like we should comfortably be winning against. Unfortunately, I don't think we're going to be facing one of those teams this month. Every single game this month has been a playoff side for them. It was FC Cincinnati in the first game. Of course, we beat them, and now they're not in the playoff race, but the last one was New England. They're in 3rd. This one is Chicago. They're in 6th. And next, we have Toronto, who has 9 wins out of 11 matches played, which is absolutely insane. As for the West, we have LAFC on top and LA Galaxy on top, both with 30 points each and 10 wins. But LA Galaxy do have a game to play. I'm really looking, if we can get the win here, it would be massive. We would go ahead of Colorado only by 1 point, but we need to keep moving up in the playoff race. For the Chicago Fire game is going to be Kashia in the back. He's actually been quite solid. Every single game that we play him in and we put him in, he seems to do quite well. Maybe it's just the opponents I'm playing him against aren't as good as the opponents I'm playing Alanis against. And then also we are unfortunately going to be taking out Wondolowski for this game. We're going to try out Danny Houston, see how he can do, because Wando right now is on a bit of a drought. Of course he's 36 years old, that's going to happen. But we'll see what Danny Houston can do against Chicago. We go into this at home. I'm feeling confident, but I say that every game, and it never seems to work out, and it doesn't again. Espinosa with the goal, but Madran and Azira for them seal the win for Chicago. What a horrible month it has been right now. The only thing that is really saving this team is that Whitecaps aren't making that many strides. To really catch up with us. And there's Miranda. He is now a 64 rated, and he's eventually going to be getting some starts. I will tell you that. I think he's 17 years old still, and he is eventually going to be getting some starts here. What are you talking about, Graham? What the hell are you talking about? I've played this guy. I've switched him out for like almost every other game. And now he wants a transfer request. What is that about? I honestly think what is doing us over right now is the absence of Jackson Ewell. I just don't think Eriksson is doing it for us. And honestly, I'm gonna start Miranda. I'm gonna give Hernan Miranda his first start against Toronto, the first place team in the East. Never mind, Jackson Ewell is back. Oh yes, okay. Unfortunately, Hernan Miranda will not get his start back Jackson Ewell most likely will be playing that game. We're going to put Miranda on the bench, though. We're going to put you on the bench, lad. Again, same thing like against Seattle. I'm not expecting a victory here, but a draw would be very, very positive, I think. I am extremely scared of what is going to happen in this match. This could be like 5-0. This could honestly be 5-0. I think Toronto are absolutely going to roll us over. But we are going to have 2 games to catch up with the Whitecaps. If we even do well in this one, we're looking good. If we win, it's probably going to be, we're probably going to get right back into 7th, of course. We have a very nice goal difference. We have a 5 goal difference. Whitecaps have a -9 and the Rapids have a 0. So we're looking good on goal difference. This is going to be the battle. This is going to be the battle in the season. The 5, the 6, and the 7, and possibly the 8. That is going to be the battle that we're going to have to get. Hopefully we can get into 5th. That would be amazing. We have 2 games on the Rapids as well, so potentially by the end of the next month we could be in 6th place. But we're going in against Toronto. Jackson Ewell back in the squad quickly, of course. What am I doing? We got to have Wando as captain. All I ask is to not make it too bad. 2-2. That is what I'm talking about, boys. Schkoff gets his first goal in a while. Wando gets his first goal in a while. Why are we performing amazingly or semi-amazingly against these big teams? A draw against Seattle, a draw against Toronto now. Maybe it was that Altidore injury. Maybe they just didn't get that 3rd goal because of that. But 2-2, I will absolutely take that against Toronto, the 1st place team. We are in 8th, but we have 2 games on Whitecaps, 1 game on the Rapids. Magnus Eriksson, he might leave as well. It looks like he will. So Magnus Eriksson, I feel a bit bad for Magnus Eriksson. I've kind of had it out for him the whole time, but he just didn't fit in my plans. Just didn't fit my plans. That is going to be the end of this episode. We will face DC United very, very quickly in the next month. I will see you guys on the next one, and hopefully we will have a little bit more of improvement. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for all the support recently as well, and I'll see you guys later.